Hi, this is Amma from SSL Trust's official YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install an SSL certificate on your website in CLEAVR. So let's get started. So this is our website that we are hosting on CLEAVR. I have deployed a static site and I've not added anything yet, and this is just the default page. And as you can see, it is not yet secure, and we are going to make sure it is. So the first step in this process is to generate a private key and a certificate sign-in request or a CSR. For that, I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the SSL Trust homepage and then navigate to CSR Generator under Online Tools. Or you can search for SSL Trust CSR Generator on Google and arrive at this page. Scroll down. So basically, a CSR or a certificate sign-in request is nothing but a request initiated by you, the client, to the certificate authority, which contains all the necessary information such as the domain name and any business details which are stored in a hashed form. On the technical side, it also contains the public key, which will be signed by the certificate authority and returned to you in the issued SSL certificate. So I am going to fill in these fields real quick. So CSR type is SSL certificate. Encryption algorithm, let's go with RSA. Key length 2048, which is secure and recommended. And let's go with the signature as SHA-256. So do not make any changes here unless you need to. And type in your domain name right here without the www. And the name of your organization, and then click on the show address fields button and fill in these details real quick. Your city, your state, and your country, and then click on generate CSR and private key. So this is our private key and CSR generated right here. So let's download both of them as text file. Alright, so now that we have generated our private key and CSR, it is now time to purchase and configure our SSL certificate. So I'm here on the SSL Trust homepage, and if you scroll down, you'll see that SSL Trust has established partnerships with all the leading SSL certificate authorities, and you'll see that we have SSL certificates for just about all of your SSL needs, whether you want to secure a single domain name at a low price, or you want to secure your domain name along with unlimited subdomains, and then business SSL certificates to secure your business with organization level validation, and then multi-domain SSL certificates to secure multiple domains under one SSL certificate, and then code signing certificates to mitigate security warnings on your website, and then email signing certificates. So if you're not sure which SSL certificate is the best for you, you can use the SSL selector tool on our website right here. So just select what kind of certificate you want and what level of validation you're looking for, and how many domains do you want to secure, and if you want any external features. So you can choose specific brands and then click on next. So here you'll find SSL certificates that match your needs. And if you're still not sure, you can always contact our sales team at SSL Trust and they'll be happy to help you out. Alright, since this is a demo video, I'm going to go with a standard SSL certificate. Let's go with the Comodo Positive SSL. Click on Buy Now, add to cart, click on Checkout, fill in these details real quick, and then choose your preferred method of payment, and then click on Complete Order. Once you do that, you can come back to the SSL Trust dashboard and select your purchased SSL certificate right here, and then click on Start Certificate Configuration. Or you can provide this URL to the person doing the configuration for you. So now I'm going to copy my CSR that I've downloaded. So make sure you copy it from the very start to the very end, including all the dashes, and then paste it right here. Click on Verify CSR, and these look good, just as we inputted them, and we're good to go. Otherwise, you can regenerate your CSR. Server type, we're going to go with Nginx, since CLEAVR uses Nginx as its web server, and then click on Next Step. So fill in your details real quick. Type in your email address. And then if you have a technical individual doing this for you, please enter their details here. Otherwise, use admin contact. Okay, so now comes an important part of the process, which is domain control validation. So basically, in this step, you have to prove to the issuing certificate authority, which in this case is CLEAVR, that you own your domain name and have complete access to it. Now, you can do it in one of three methods, namely the email method, which is the easiest one. So you should have one of these 5 email addresses, which when you select, you should be sent an email, which when you open that link, should validate your domain name and should get you SSL certificate. The second method is the HTTP file method. Now in this method, you're going to need to create a text file with this exact name. And in that text file, you're going to need to paste in these contents. And also you'll have to create this directory, which is not already there, and this subdirectory too. So you're going to need to do this and then click on check file to make sure that your web server is displaying this information on the internet so that it can be read by CLEAVR and your domain ownership can be assessed. The third, or the method that we're going to use, is the CNAME record validation method. Now in this method, you're going to need to have access to your DNS settings with either your domain name provider or your hosting provider, depending on where you've pointed your name service to. So I've already logged into my DNS settings. So add a new record, type is CNAME, copy the CNAME record, paste it in the host box, do the same for the CNAME value, paste it in the pointing to dialog box, and then click on save. Once you do that, click on the check DNS record button right here, and then click on search. So this process of DNS propagation might take from a few minutes up to an hour, depending on your service propagation speed. So just click on refresh every 20 seconds and check the status of your record right here. In the meanwhile, you can submit your configuration. And as you can see, our configuration was a success. This is our order number, and our status is that we're waiting validation. Click here to access the validation manager. So just click on this drop down, choose your method of validation that you've done, and then click on submit or recheck just to refresh things on CLEAVR's end. Now, if you're not able to find the domain validation manager, head back to the SSL Trust dashboard, select your purchased SSL certificate, and then access the validation manager from right here. So I'm going to wait a bit for my record to propagate, and then we're going to proceed with the installation. Okay, so our DNS record has propagated in enough places and our certificate has been issued. So collect or download your certificate from right here. And you have your certificate in all formats. So we can now proceed to install them on our website, CLEAVR. So let's do just that. So this is the CLEAVR dashboard. What you're going to need to do is navigate to sites and then choose your website. Then navigate to SSL certificates and then add a new SSL certificate right here. The SSL provider is custom certificate, and then you are going to need to copy the main certificate to your clipboard and then paste it right here. Press enter. Head back to the certificate collection page, copy the intermediate certificate to a clipboard, and then paste it right here just after the main certificate ends, forming a chain of total of 2 SSL certificates. And copy your private key from the very start to the very end, including all the dashes, and paste it right here. Click on Add Cert. As you can see, our certificate was installed and it is active. So let's check the installation of our SSL certificate. So I'm going to navigate to https://yourdomainname.com. And as you can see, our connection to our site is now secure and our certificate is completely valid. Alright, so now that we're done with the installation, you can now proceed to check the strength of the SSL certificate installed on your website. And for that, I'm going to scroll down on the main SSL Trust homepage. And then under Online Tools, you'll find an SSL install check right here, SSL TLS Checker, our own custom tool, which you can use to test the strength of your SSL certificate and just ensure everything is working correctly. So just type in your domain name and then make sure you check perform detailed check and then check SSL TLS. So this might take a while, so just wait a little. Right, so we're done with the SSL test, and as you can see, we have scored an overall rating of A, which means that we are good to go. But you can view a detailed report right here, so you can check all the technicalities of your SSL certificate, your header response, vulnerabilities, if any. So you might want to tweak them on CLEAVR. So I hope you were easily able to install an SSL certificate on your website in CLEAVR. Now, if not, there is a written guide in the very description of this video, which you can refer to for more clarity in the process. Now, if you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And if you're into all things SSL, do consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.